I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars, Aries. Now, there's a little bit of movement this week, and particularly in your sign, where Uranus is actually going retrograde, and that's on the 13th. So that's towards the end of the week on Friday. Now, it stays in this retrograde move or transit right through to December. Okay, now what that means is that generally when a planet is just going stationary, just coming out of that period or going into it, more so when it's moving into a change like retrograde, the 2 or 3, or in this case, Uranus, because it's a slow moving planet, the month before you'll start to feel that things are a little bit more upset. Perhaps you can just feel a little unsettled, in yourself. So once that settles down and we get into the following week, things will straighten out a bit. So, don't worry too much about it. The other thing that is happening this week is that you still do have Mars situated there with Saturn in your solar 7th house. So, this can bring a very passionate time. You want to be careful that you're not jumping ahead with things, because Saturn is really a planet of permanency. So, before you do anything rash, you want to make sure that it is what you want. That saying, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. So, take a step back and just reflect on where you are, what's happening on a personal level. And also the 7th house is relationships, on all relationships, but, more so on an intimate love level. But it does cover, all relationships, depending on what else is happening, in the rest of the chart. So let's have a quick look at that. So Mercury goes retrograde this week as well on the 15th. So the end of the week on Sunday. It's sitting in your solar 5th house, so it's a more social area of your chart. So you want to be just sort of careful about how you approach people and situations. There is a very nice connection between Mercury and Venus on the 14th, just when it's going to be stationary. So you could get an opportunity or hear of an opportunity that somebody tells you about. Venus is sitting in a very creative area of your chart, but you're going to have to sort of step out and grab it. Like, there's only so much that you can, fate will sort of bring to your path. It might come and knock on your door, but you've got to open the door and then go and do something about it, okay? Now, when Mercury is retrograde, it's generally a good time to close things off. The retrograde energy helps you to bring things to a close rather than start them. So, you could sort of get some news of something, that there's some movement happening, which will help you do that. So use that energy there. So they're the main things I can see that are happening in your chart. There's also perhaps to do with family. There's a Sun square in your family zone with challenging aspect with Saturn sitting in your area of relationships. So you may have to deal with something on a family level too, okay? But sometimes these challenges are sort of, put in front of us for us to really look at them. And if we don't look at them, then they can come right up close with the situation that forces us to look at them. So that could very well be happening with you. So there's certainly a lot of movement this week, Aries. So, just take it as it comes. Go with the flow a little bit. Don't try to, solve all the decisions with one. Sometimes you just have to wait and let life live, or life live its own pace, and before you can make the next move. And I sort of feel like it's a little bit of a chess game for you this week as well. Okay, have a great week. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.